morning. It's nice to see you too.
You know, I was thinking about it this morning. It's hard to believe it's been almost 7 months since Chris passed away, and I'm sure life for you continues to be a big adjustment.
It's difficult.
I know when you turn the bedroom light on, or there's a light on in your house that makes a particular sound, that's when you often think about him.
Yes, well, our bedroom was in the bedroom.
You all did such incredible work together, and you continue to. The Christopher Reeve Foundation has given out, what, $53 million in research grants.
The disabled.
And so you're continuing that work. You've put other things on hold.
Yes.
And tell me what you're doing in that regard, and how concerned are you without the public face of Chris there? And he was so eloquent, and by the way, so are you, Dana.
Well, thank you.
But you know, he was sort of directly to the foundation.
It is, yes, a portion of the...
Really about an owl who can't fly, and interestingly enough, after Chris died, you decided to change the ending, because originally the owl was going to fly.
He was going to be sort of cured other than their disabilities.
In addition to this, you continue to work on the stem cell front. I know you believe that it's going to be a state-by-state effort, just as California passed Proposition 71, right?
Yes.
That you're advocating that in other states. What do you say to people who say, you know, stem cell research, it makes me nervous, you shouldn't mess with life, or something that has the potential for life in a scientific way? It's a slippery slope. Well, Dana, it's always great to see you. I'm so happy that you're continuing the great work that you and Chris really did together.
Yes, thanks very much.
And it's good to see you. And
You
our
too.
best to your family. And to 12-year-old Will, tell him we said hey.
I will.
And we'll be back after your local news. Morning, nice
Good
to
morning,
see you.
Katie. Nice to see you too.
So obviously it's easier to pay your bills online. What are some of the other advantages of doing it?
It's not only easier a year.
Now, for some people, the technology is a little intimidating. Not only intimidating, but they wonder about the possibility of making mistakes. It's like my dad refuses to use an ATM.
Well,
but you know, some people, I think, worry that, you know, how do you monitor it? How do you make sure? And is it a possibility that you're going to be overpaying in certain circumstances?
When you think about doing your...
They watch the cost, understand there should be no cost
There should be
at
no
all.
cost. This
and
should be
finally,
free.
as you mentioned earlier, make sure you keep security on the brain.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Well, gee, it sounds like a no-brainer, doesn't it?
You know what? It's been a no-brainer for me. I love it.
Okay, good. Well, that's a good endorsement. Chatsky Jean, thanks so much. Up next, making a little magic with Orlando Bloom. But first, this is Today on